Who'd leave rubber scrap lying around like that? Look at you move. You're still aboard your mount, which is probably a good sign. Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful. Oh, e-waste, hard to find. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus. Let's see. He says you'd better. They've managed to roll a bang ball against. There are things out there waiting for you. You need to hit them where it hurts. You're that. The Mega Muck in that cage. Just a few moves left. Make them count. A closed door is no different than a wall. Just get out of the Mega Muck's way. Seems dirty down here in the dirt. Batter them down. The wire claw looks like it's strong enough to pull down a gate. Anybody home? But you just need to aim straight. The PICHU tribe supports natural evolution on the dogma that only the strong survive. They want to help evolution on its way by conquering the tribes, as they're all too weak in their convictions. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. You shouldn't challenge someone that has nothing left to lose. The rival SIFU is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your... You are free to choose their fate. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival. He likes the way you think. Obedient. And with that, you're spinning your own fate. Step by step, until all have given up their rights for the good of others. He says victories are won on the backs of many, but with your help, they've achieved a great thing for the tribe and the land. Says once you hear the details of victory, it is hard to distinguish it from a defeat. But your tribe was prepared to make a sacrifice. Sacrifice is a part of life. It's supposed to be. When you first met, your life was without past and future. But you've both come a long way, and this moment, it belongs to you. He still needs you by his side, even though the tribe war has come to an end. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. Your tribe still needs guidance, now, more than ever. Yes, your whole goal is to be terrifying, to strike fear in those before you. But you've won already. Do you really want a tribe that's afraid of its own people? It's the PICHU Nanchuk. Just ignore trouble till it clocks you in the head. Locked. Let's see. This is Burblebottom, residence of Gill.
What?
Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you.
Chawari, Gweth.
Claims to have been born swimming, but he must flap-flop clear of it during these dark days.
Tenokradish, Munchawari.
It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against?
Cymryd of Sodson. Cofintra Bidwich and...
Once you see which way the waters flow, it's a lot easier to go where they're going, even if that's over the edge of the world. Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty.
Tenokradish and Gwailmezu, Bidnuff Tarnaman, Ray, Kay.
Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by. Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along.
Western Hannibal. I don't afford it.
Figures he's ridden his last wave, though, what with the world coming to an end. Doesn't understand why you made the goo gooier. Can't stomach how you hang with the Jagni. They keep so much stuff for themselves that they could share with the world. Claims they have way more than they need, and the rest of the world suffers for it. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right? He never drank from this pond because of the disgusting things done there. Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills. He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree, but it's forced to drink poison. Claims the surf is poison now. Anything that drinks it becomes poison too, including the Tree of Life. Gil says he feels like a fish out of water because of this, but understands he needs to make a change. He wonders if you know a safe spot, somewhere the water is still clear and unblackened. He says he's ready to get his fingers fished for this. He wants you to lead him to the edge of a place like that, where the surface see-through. He'll flop along after you as fast as he can.
Embrace the dark, and it will embrace you too.
Doesn't that make you want to shudder?
Yes, with delight. Oh, the dark feels so good.
I'll be over here.
No hugs for you.
The leaf roof almost blocks out the sky.
Swingity swing.
Hey there, Crusher. You're absolutely drained. Swing like you mean it.
Where's Ira? Not to worry. Must face with which.
Gil clearly has his head above the surface now that his fish is in the water, and asks you to find and free the Pee-wee Gargantua from the bandits now that you're on a roll, saving surfing creatures.
Must face with which different here.
Gil says he feels he owes you something, but understands you have no time to spill as the fate of the world is at stake.
Western Hannelore.
But he's found lots of waste when exploring the land in search of clear surf.
Tayon Godway, Fodison. I don't know.
He's happy to give you the bearings when you have time. He's sure you'll find something of value if you swim that way.
Western Hannelore.
Says when the waters got so bad he didn't have any choice, but he waited too late to succeed. Without you, that is.
Siombedge.
Gil is always ready to help.
Fest and trip.
Wishes you goodbye. The plants here never stop growing. A ping dish like that one was good for tracking aerojets and other flying machines. used up all your key energy. The world needs a shower sometimes too. To get the ping dish to work, you need to line up the pong paddles for a proper match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's a match. Now you can ping all the dishes you like. Spin that paddle to turn the ping dish properly. No pings there, only pongs. Pingety ping ping, you found a transmessage. Good ride long. Tell it, no biting. You found the Cluppy Dunes, where the sun rises every day and passing lines in the sand means a struggle between life and death. Bang Shelter 11I. Right where Toxanol carved it out. At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed. Get under that sky while you still can. Oh, that's rare. Taking something off your mind might keep you from taking one to the knee. Up, down, all around. Feel your way through. Small things for your big ideas. That part made a decent pile of scrap. Now, walk the walk, Pants. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. Unfortunately, he noticed the Jumbo Puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage. Don't waste too much energy. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Let's see. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Lemma.
Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind.
Kuntuf.
Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Kunududua. Seda in yach.
Out there with the monsters, it's kill or be killed. Which will it be for you?
Badayan analove.
You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Me. Uvuksu iskualehan yoshkaba.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss.
Baran udinamamba.
When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies.
Bon.
Worries that when the world dies, there won't be any monsters left. What will he shoot then?
Garuda. Bon.
Gets why you're thinning the herd so hard, but he wishes you'd leave some monsters for everybody else.
Bon. Vaksan u intabadan kamaklai.
Approves of you working with the Jagni. They have the hunting spirits of a flock of hawks.
Vaksan mar malva cherry. Wuksa u intabadan kali.
Enjoys it when he gets the chance, though they're not much good against monsters.
Kukakwana.
But enough of that, right?
Oven. Wuksa u intabadan kali.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed.
Schon.
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Kukakwana. Intabadan farujudu. Yama fore dome da hunka.
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Dre.
Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been.
Dre.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
Vedse njavov.
Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Roja eskuku johanna. Wa.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Wa. Why adfunu jave?
Says you stick to the hunting and shots present themselves later. You look like you've been doing this your whole life. Wait, it's the script hole-up. Place is just filled with critters. Knuckle pie. Swish crack! What a great sound! Someone locked it solid. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Got that critter good. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
You will understand why I'm doing this.